Hello, this is Horror Studio 1, and this is my unedited podcast. Alright, this is Horror Studio 1 coming to you again with the unedited podcast. So, before when I said my biggest fear in my whole life would be of washrooms and that kind of stuff, well, no, it's actually not. My biggest fear is tests and exams. And I know many of you might be going through this right now as you're listening to this, because I sure as hell know that I am going through this right now. I have to keep my volume low because it's really late in the middle of the night. Supposed to make a video today, but I didn't have the time because I have like 3 exams coming up. I'm currently still studying for my first one because I was preoccupied with other ventures this night. That makes it sound so bad. No, okay. Basically, for many of you guys who do know, like I do some acting stuff on the side, so I went to rehearse for a movie that's gonna be coming out soon. So I was doing that, for the like from 7 to 10. So I studied in the morning, but I just hate studying so bad. I hate it. I'm so sorry, guys, if you guys were expecting a actual video today. I just didn't want to leave you guys hanging without content, so I just wanted to share my innermost feelings with you guys, as desperate and as idiotic as this may be. I just want to talk to you guys about my thoughts on tests, exams, and school in general. So I've never really been good in school. I was actually, the only time I've ever actually excelled or felt above average in school was when I was about 8. And then anywhere after that was like, I went downhill, man. I used to actually be really good at mathematics as well, but I just started getting really bad at it, as I got older. I don't know why. I became a more creative person. I guess I was always pretty creative, but the best marks I ever got in school weren't like science or English or anything like that. It was like drama, acting stuff, That's why I wanted to know that that's where I want to be, is stuff like that. So school for me has always been like hectic trouble. The fact that I don't know how to study for exams and I always do it last minute, it just makes it even worse. And I hate exams. I'll tell you guys a horrible story. So I'm in college right now, and I had to drop a course because it was so horrible, I'd never been late for an exam in my entire life, except for this one time where I had to drive downtown. I live like 40 minutes away from my school, and I always have to drive down there. I had to drive down there. It was raining. It was in November, October, something like that. It was just crazy ass weather, and then it was in the morning time. And the thing with me is that I didn't go to this class a lot, I'm a bad student, so basically what I do is in college you don't have to, like, if there's no participation marks, I don't go. I just read the notes and I just take the exam, and most of the time, like 99% of the time, it actually works, at least for undergrad anyways. Man, my words are getting twisted now. So I was about to take this exam. It was about Aboriginal studies. And then I was in the worst traffic of my life, all right? Because I didn't go to that class in the morning. I never knew what the traffic conditions were. So I just, how it usually is, right? Just like 25 minutes and you can get there kind of thing, or 40 minutes. Holy shit, it was like an hour and a half. And then I go there and then I'm already like, oh my God, like this is horrible, right? But I did study for that exam. I go in, I'm like 20 minutes late. And then the teacher's like, she's never like seen me in her life because I never went to that class before, and her attitude is like horrible. All right, I tried to explain that I was like, yo, it was because of the traffic, but she didn't want to hear it. And then when I take the exam, it's like nothing it's not even anything in the notes. The thing is, usually exams in college are either like multiple choice, you do it with like a Scantron, or like they give you short answers and give you like an essay. Like there's many ways for you to actually get marks because, like the profs know that we're all human, and we're, undergrad, we're not like experts on the matter, right? But this individual, I guess you can call her more more rational of a teacher, maybe, like more strict of a teacher, maybe. But basically, she just put 2 questions on the exam, worth 50% each. And they were like case studies that she had done in class. It had nothing to do with anything from the notes. So I spent all my time studying the notes like crazy, studying the slides, the course, everything that you can find online, all the readings. But just to mess with you, she puts the 2 things that you had to be in class for to get. And then, of course, I didn't do very well because I never went to class. So, yeah, I had to drop that course. I'm just not a school person, like, to be honest. I'm so sorry. This is just me rambling because I actually have an exam tomorrow, and I'm gonna have to pull like maybe not an all-nighter. I can never really do all-nighters because I feel that would so affect the performance of your exam taking that it's not even worth it, to be honest, and your skin gets bad as well. But probably at least till 3 a.m. in the morning tonight. So for those of you who are listening, it's like the afternoon for you guys probably right now. Know that I was in a lot of pain about 7 hours ago. So yeah, just know that for a fact. And I guess that's like really the worst exam experience I have to tell. Jesus, like I don't really have. I mean, mostly because I'm like an average student, so I don't fail, right? But I know what I'm doing, and I just go in and I do what I'm supposed to do, and I get out. Like I'm not really an engaged student. I know a lot of my friends are. Some of my friends in university, like they like to answer questions, like to put their hand up, have like a deep conversation with a prof, get everybody engaging in this. I mean, I love that, yo. I love listening to those because it's interesting to listen to. But I'm just not that type of student. Even in high school, I mean, I love doing performances, but I hated like participating in class, like putting my hand up and being like, oh yeah, I think I know the answer to number 5. Like I didn't do that at all. I don't know why. It's not even shyness. It's just that I feel like I always kind of felt like that moment when we're in class and listening to the teacher should be the teacher. It should be like his show. Like he should be doing like a stand-up routine, but like with education and stuff. Like he should be telling us everything. Like I don't know. That's just the way I always saw it. So I never really was a big class participation kind of guy. I mean, I was okay. Like I wasn't sleeping or texting, but I mean, like I would just listen, take notes, and then get on with life. Basically, that's always the student I've been. But yeah, I mean, tomorrow is another goddamn exam, and I just thought about like some crazy ass stuff. Like I hate bathrooms. I hate exams. What if they did an exam in the bathroom? I would have a goddamn panic attack, man. Oh man, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. Seriously, I'm so friggin' tired right now. Hopefully there will be a video up tomorrow. If I don't post anything, know that it's the crushing workload I have. Honestly, I have so much stuff on my plate, and I always do that to myself because my organization skills are like not good. Even though I managed to post a video daily, so. Yeah, I mean, that shows the commitment I have for you guys. So, what else? I know there was something else I wanted to talk about, like tests and exams in school in general. Well, I cannot talk about the fact that I'm like really old and still in school. I mean, but I'm almost done though. So I'm like so grateful that I'm done. Like, oh my God. And the thing with Asians, like I have Asian parents, like they treat getting the diploma as like a celebratory, like an honor, like it's like getting a medal from your country for serving the nation and going to war. Like that's how they look at it, especially like the older generation, like my grandparents and stuff. And it's like something I have to do for my family. Like it's so I make it sound so dramatic, but that's just the one thing that I wish like we were more like white people. Like the fact that the kid could go into anything they want, but like Asian parents want the kid to be like at least university. Like if you want to go in a trade, if you're a carpenter or like a plumber or something, or like anything like hands-on skill, they would see that as a disappointment. Like that's how Asian families are. At least that's how like my Asian family is anyway. So thus the stress. So you know what? I'm just gonna wrap this up. Like I I'm sorry, like no video today, but just wanted to share some of my thoughts. Of course, the unedited podcast is where I can share anything I want. So if you gotta hate, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm bringing back the live stream, so that's pretty cool. But I don't have like a set time for that yet, I guess. But this is just my thoughts on tests and exams. And for those who have asked me on my streams, what's your biggest fear? And I said bathrooms. I apologize. That was wrong. My biggest fear is anything related to school or like, I guess, traditional the education. I mean, I love learning, but sometimes I can't do school, man. And the participation marks, like I just don't want to do that. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for your understanding, and tomorrow hopefully there'll be a video up. 3 True Scary, whatever, as usual. Bye.